I'm joined by Richard Osborne today from ViTrox. Nice to see you again, Richard.
Thank you, Trevor.
So normally we see each other, of course, at SMT and assembly shows, but of course we're in the semiconductor world today. But ViTrox as a company actually has quite a big division in that area.
Yes, sir.
So tell us what you're showing here today at the show.
Sure. Today at the show we have our Semiconductor AOI machine. With this, what we're seeing is a melding, if you will, of semiconductor and SMT. And we have a complete division dedicated to semiconductor, and we're beginning to implement those things, or present those things is a better way of putting it, to the SMT or to the semiconductor world, because of the overlap that is happening now. The system that we have is constructed differently than a traditional AOI. There's a lot higher precision components involved, a different conveyor mechanism, a Z-axis to help us with die-on-die as an example.
Stack die.
Yes.
Okay. So in these situations you're looking for misalignment or damaged die, that type of thing.
Precisely, yeah.
Yeah.
Making sure that the component not only has been assembled correctly, but there's been no damage that's been occurred, that has been induced to it in the process.
Right. So you actually start a little bit further down in the process by being able to inspect singulated die after they've come off the wafer, or have been singulated from the wafer, so you can identify known good die.
That's exactly right. We actually can inspect all 6 sides of the die after it's been diced from the wafer, and then of course report that to the systems downstream so that the die that are damaged don't get picked and introduced into the mainstream.
Right. Okay. And then so then further on from that, other areas within the advanced packaging side that you can inspect are wire bonds and things like this.
Sure can.
What other areas can you work with?
We can inspect components on the substrate prior to being singulated. We can inspect components before they've been encapsulated, and then also after they've been encapsulated. Okay. We can do lead frame inspection. So really, we've got a full solution that we have to offer.
Right. Right. Okay. Excellent. So the machine that you use for that that's the V510.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So. Are you currently selling these in North America?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, and supporting them?
We absolutely. We're growing rapidly here in North America. We've been very blessed, and we're very excited. One of the reasons that makes supporting these new systems, whether it's a microelectronics or the semiconductor system, the same software is used across all of the systems. Yeah. So there's no need for really specialized support and service. Right. All of my guys are familiar with this and can engage with the customer right now.
What about the software support and traceability and this type of thing for the people in the semiconductor world? I mean, and how does that integrate with systems that are used in semiconductor manufacturing?
Absolutely. We have some very specific tools that can be used for that. The primary tool is called V1, and that provides full traceability throughout the entire process. And it's real time, it's hugely powerful, and is really being welcomed with open arms.
Okay, great. Super. So that's the V510. Do you have any other systems that you're going to be introducing or working with in the semiconductor field?
Yeah, there's a wide range. As you mentioned, we have systems to inspect die after or post dice, but we even have reel-to-reel inspection systems, so that before that reel gets loaded into the pick-and-place machine, we can verify that all of those components in there are not damaged and good to go, and that they're orientated correctly.
Okay.
We can do that reel to reel. We can do that tray to tray. We can do it reel to tray, tray to reel. We've got the full solution.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay. Well, you know, ViTrox has always been a very versatile and innovative company.
Thank you.
You know, it's great to see you so heavily involved in this end of the industry as well.
No, it's a very exciting time, and I certainly appreciate the opportunity to talk with you, Trevor.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, Richard.